Peace and infinite love, Star Family. I'm just here cozy. These are my knees. Okay, my knees. um, I'm truly making this video because I actually tried filming a video earlier, but it got interrupted. But the message in the video was so powerful because I was speaking about release. I was speaking about surrender and letting go. And I was talking about the process and how it's like non-linear, you know what I mean? I experienced something the other day and it was such a traumatic experience for me because it was like a painful memory from my past. And it came up so vividly. And I was so vexed. I'm not gonna lie, I started crying like a baby right away because I felt the pain and the intensity of that experience, right? So I was literally like, oh, crying, whining for like probably like 40 seconds to like 66 seconds or something. And while that was happening, I was feeling so much pain, the pain, I was feeling it. And I had to be the conduit to receive the pain or to process the pain, I should say. So with all that being said, I took that few seconds to process it. And when it was over, it was over. When it was done, it was done. And I started to chuckle, started to laugh after that experience. I said, Mosa, I thought I was done. I thought I, processed all that. Why is this still happening? Why am I receiving all these memories? But when we reach new dimensions and new heights, these things come to kind of like test us to see, have you grown? Have you matured? How will you respond to a vivid memory of your past, So I felt like that was a test for me, and I think I did pretty well because I chose to process it, right in the moment. Like I laid on the floor, right where I was. I didn't say, oh, let me wait till tomorrow, or let me wait till after prayer, or let me wait till, no. I said right there, right then that I had to process it. So I did. I processed the thing. I cried. Oh, painful, painful. I'm saying that all to say that like the Santa Claus parade, I'm Canadian, y'all. Okay, so a lot of my past, and the things that I learned growing up was probably most likely, most definitely not associated with my ancestors, but I use the example of the Santa Claus parade because when you're at the Santa Claus parade, you're just waiting for the grand finale to see Santa Claus and then you go home. But you're there and you're enjoying, the festivities, you're enjoying the hot chocolate, you're enjoying, the excitement of everybody and just seeing everything else come through, all the other partakers of the parade come through. And that's kind of like what it's like to process trauma and what it's like to be the conduit or be the observer of the excitement. It's not really exciting. It's kind of like sad, scary, depressing, traumatizing, but it is a process that's necessary to help us heal. And I use that example because, when we go to the Santa Claus parade, we don't say, oh, I want to take an elf home. Oh, I want to take one of those ballerinas home. Oh, I want to take Santa Claus home. No, it's straight, wow, ooh, you're on the sidelines first and foremost. Let me say that. You're on the sidelines, so you can't even cross that boundary. And on top of that, you can't take nothing with you. You can't hold on to anything. You're just there to watch and observe. And that's kind of like what it's like to process trauma or to process feelings, emotions, release, forgive, And I want to remind you that it's not easy, that healing work is not easy. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, just forgive them or just release it or just let it go. Like, yeah, it's easy for you to say you're on the outside. You didn't get to experience the emotional trauma. And that's something that a lot of people don't understand. And another thing that a lot of people don't understand is that the pain that we feel is not even our pain. A lot of the pain is literally connected through our DNA. So we're feeling like our ancestors' pain. We're feeling our ancestors' fear, our ancestors' doubt, our ancestors' whatever condition emotionally, spiritually that you're dealing with. Like, we are spirits living in this reality, and our souls, are precious, and God breathed life into our souls from the very beginning, and we have a responsibility to maintain, the goodness, that God has breathed into us by continuing to breathe into good things like the Word of God, like wisdom, like knowledge, like healthy relationships, you know what I mean? And I feel like we all have the power to continue to live this life and honor each breath that we take by releasing with every exhale, because we can't keep anything, you know, we can't keep anything in this life. Like, honor who you are by accepting that you are not in control and you're a steward to this body even. And every experience that you have is not yours to keep. Even the connectivity to your ancestors' energy and your ancestors' trauma and your ancestors' pain, that too is here to help you develop. As painful as it can be, as annoying as it can be, but I believe that we have the strength and the power to overcome and to be processed and to be developed into the highest and best version of ourselves, so we can be great for our brothers and sisters. We can be great for the ones who need to see the greatness, you know. On my journey, I love seeing people walking in their greatness. I love seeing people walking in, you know, who God called them to be, because it's such an inspiration, and it reminds me that, hey, I have the power to do that same thing. So I want to inspire you to continue to heal, process, release, forgive. It's not easy, but it's worth it, because you are becoming. And don't let anyone, you know, make you bitter and hold on to resentment. It's not worth it, because if you die today, you're dying holding on to some trash, bro. Trash. Why you holding on to trash? And it's not worth it, babe. Your hands are so precious. They need to grab onto all the goodness that God has in this earth, like the fruits and the seeds, and, you know, the happiness and the joy, all that good stuff. Just rocking my oversized sweater here. You already know what it is. Feeling cozy-cozy. And yeah, just reminding y'all to legit, like, just love yourself. And I did a video earlier today, and I was like, I'm just learning to love myself. And then I went like this, and I was like, wow, my love energy literally has me in a trance. Like, I'm so compatible with myself. And I watched the video, and the man's like, yo, you are your soulmate. I'm like, no wonder I be feeling a type of way. But for real, like, you are your own soulmate. And like, once you can like figure out your love language and you can give yourself that energy, whoo, game changer. That's free game right there, y'all. I love you. More love. Star family. Keep riding, keep shining, stay grinding. We out here. We work.